Welcome to this tutorial on while and do-while loops in Kotlin. These are two essential control flow structures that allow you to repeat blocks of code based on conditions. Conditional iteration is a fundamental programming concept that enables your code to perform repetitive tasks efficiently. Let's dive into how each of these loops works and when to use them. The while loop is a condition-first iteration structure. It executes a code block repeatedly as long as a specified condition remains true. The syntax is straightforward. You write the keyword while, followed by a condition in parentheses, and then the code block in curly braces. The key characteristic of the while loop is that it checks the condition before executing the code block each time. Let's look at a practical example. Here, we declare a variable called count and initialize it to 1. The while loop checks if count is less than or equal to 5. Inside the loop, we print the current value of count, then increment it by 1 using the ++ operator. This loop runs 5 times, printing count:1, count:2, count:3, count:4, and count:5. After count reaches 6, the condition becomes false and the loop stops. Understanding the while loop's behavior is crucial. The condition is checked before each iteration, meaning before the code block runs. This has an important implication. If the condition is false from the very beginning, the loop body will never execute, not even once. This makes the while loop perfect for situations where you need to validate a condition before performing any action. Now let's explore the do-while loop, which works differently. The do-while loop is an execute-first iteration structure. It runs the code block first, then checks the condition afterward. The syntax starts with the keyword do, followed by the code block in curly braces, then the keyword while with the condition in parentheses. Notice that this structure guarantees at least one execution of the code block. Here's a do-while loop example that produces the same output as our earlier while loop. We declare count and set it to 1. The do block executes first, printing the count value and incrementing it. Only after this first execution does the loop check if count is less than or equal to 5. The loop continues as long as the condition is true, printing count:1 through count:5, just like the while loop. The defining feature of the do-while loop is that the condition is checked after each iteration, not before. This means the loop body always executes at least once, regardless of whether the condition is true or false initially. This behavior is particularly useful when you need to perform an action first and then decide whether to repeat it, such as validating user input or running a menu system. Let's compare these two loops side by side. The while loop checks the condition first and may execute 0 times if the condition is initially false. Use it when the execution depends on an initial condition being met. The do-while loop checks the condition last and always executes at least once. Use it when the execution must happen before checking whether to continue. Understanding this difference helps you choose the right loop for your specific programming scenario.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.